What's going on, guys? Eternal Wind back with another Ghost of Tsushima video. Finally back from vacation with a rather popular requested build for me to dish out for you guys. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. So this is going to be my version of a Weightless Spirit for the Samurai. So again, I've been requested a couple of times now to kind of revisit the Weightless Spirit on the Samurai and kind of see what I could do with it. So this is what I got for you. Gonna start out with a gear with old Moon Katana, old reliable. We got melee and Oni damage with Moon Master and Way of the Flame. If you guys have followed me at all for any time now, you'll know I'm not a huge fan of Way of the Flame, but a lot of you guys like it, and rightfully so. But it's really good to pop right before your ultimate, and especially since we're running 3-strike ultimate, not 5. So that'll be a nice way to increase your damage by only having a 3-strike ultimate. But the star of the show. So the Weightless Spirit, we all know, after its buff, has just been a phenomenal legendary. This thing has really worked its way up the ranks to becoming, if it's not already, one of the best legendaries in the game. So we got range damage, reload speed, run and shield piercing ammo. I'll explain why. But you can run helmet piercing if you'd like. It really just depends on what you want to do. Both helmet and shield are great. And then headshot refund is just so necessary. But you'll be like, shield, but no helmet piercing with headshot refund? Yeah, you'll see why in a minute. But okay, so I decided, because I kind of thought about it, I was like, do I just run a regular samurai charm here? Or do I run Injos? Now, I'm going to run Injos to boost the damage of the Weightless Spirit. And that's going to be our primary damage source, is going to be the Weightless Spirit. And obviously, we've got 2 stacks of melee and 2 stacks of Oni damage, right? So, whether you're using the Weightless Spirit, whether you're Moon Master canceling, whether you're using Raging Flame, with your ultimate or Way of the Flame, you're gonna be able to do great overall damage with this build. But running Injos, to me, makes more sense than running the 5-strike ultimate. Guys, I'm just not a fan of the Samurai ultimate. I really do not like the fact that sometimes, yes, you can roll out of it, but not always. And it always seems like that not always being able to roll out of that last strike can get you killed so easily depending on the modifier or what you're doing. I just can't stand it. I always try to hit my last strike on an enemy that it will not kill. If you do that, you will not do that stupid ass pose that he likes to do after he kills an enemy with the last strike. And when you're throwing out 5 strikes, it's pretty easy to kill just about anything that you're hitting, and kind of puts you in that state to where you can get jacked up. So if you want to run 5 strikes, you can just use a Samurai Charm, pretty much the same perks and properties here that we have for Injos. But I don't want to do that, so I'm running Injos to boost our Weightless Spirit arrow damage. Now you could put Leeching Parry on here to kind of help keep up your health, because with us running Raging Flame, it does make it kind of hard to utilize Blessed Strikes. So if you wanted to run Spirit Pool and Leeching Parry, that would be a great way to have more ways of keeping your health topped off more frequently. Fire Master is obviously going to make your fire arrows from the Weightless Spirit do more damage. It's going to make your Raging Flame do more damage, and it's also going to make our Fired Up from our Dirt Throw do more damage. Now you may be looking at this like, Dirt Throw? I've shit on Dirt Throw a lot, but it's really underrated. It's a really, really nice Ghost Weapon 1 when you're not using Spirit Kunai. Obviously, if you're using Spirit Kunai, you'll never look at Dirt Throw, but I find it rather irritating to try to use on the Samurai just based on how the Samurai plays. I don't get a lot of AoE kills with the Spirit Kunai on him, so I never really throw it on him. But again, with Dirt Throw, we're going to rock Perfect Parry, Status Effect Duration, Fired Up, and Rancid. So if you want to throw your Dirt Throw, and then Ultimate, you're going to have 25% more damage. And then if you use Raging Flame, you're going to do 25% more damage again through Fire Master. So even though you have 3 strikes, you can really wipe the really healthy Oni, like the Elder Oni Lords, since they have so much HP. Golden Boys like to act like they're tough, but those things go down pretty easily. So yes, we are running Enjos, we are running Dirt Throw. If you really wanted to, you could just put a regular kunai on for an additional stack of melee damage. But I feel like with the way I'm going to go about playing this character, more with the Weightless Spirit, it's kind of wasted. And I can actually benefit from the Fired Up, the Status Effect Duration, and the Rancid effect, which does cause Weaken, more so with the Weightless Spirit than I would with a kunai with just 1 stack of melee damage on there. I also got Perfect Parry window on here, and we'll explain why when we get to the techniques, which will also be something that we can use to keep our health topped off for that Enjo's Remorse bonus of 15% additional damage to all damage types. And the reason I got shield piercing ammo on the Weightless Spirit is because we're going to run a smoke bomb here. We want to have, based on how I'm going to play this, is as much ammo as we possibly can get. So having munitions with a smoke bomb with cooldown reduction and cooldown reduction on kill, and Lucky is going to keep us topped off on our ammo if we're unable to get headshots, especially if they happen to have helmets. But the reason I have what I have on here is because Elder Oni and all those bitches that like to run shields, when you throw a smoke bomb, when you're on a point, and they're all up on you, they like to cover their heads with their shields. It's basically like having helmet piercing whenever you throw a smoke bomb down on enemies that have a shield, because they're going to block their heads with their shields. So this will allow us to rapid fire with headshot respawn, pepper pretty much everything, and do a nice amount of damage to pretty much everything in there while inside our smoke. And then if we throw Dirt Throw beforehand, we can weaken a bunch of enemies, then throw a smoke, and then get that bonus damage from them being weakened. They'll be taking damage over time from our fire. Fired Up from Dirt Throw, we have a sprinkle of status effect duration in there for the Fired Up from Dirt Throw, as well as to make our Fire Master do a little bit more damage with our Raging Flame and our Fire Arrows and all that stuff. So that's what this build is aiming for. And again, why we have Perfect Parry window on the Dirt Throw is because for our techniques, we're running Healing Strike for an additional way to try to keep our health topped off, since we are running Raging Flame with its horrendous base cooldown of 50 seconds. Again, if you don't want to run Raging Flame with this build and you feel like you're not able to keep your Enjo's Remorse up, throw on Spirit Pool and Leeching Parry, and you'll be able to utilize Bless Strikes more frequently, and you'll just be able to keep Enjos up much more frequently. But this will give you more overall damage, I think. But if you're getting hit a lot and you're unable to keep your health up, running Spirit Pool will actually give you more overall damage. Even though you lose the Fired Up damage, you're getting overall damage through Enjo's Remorse. So it just depends on what you want to do. Either run Fired Up and Raging Flame, or Spirit Pool and Leeching Parry. But alright guys, obviously we're running Deep Strikes. Even though this isn't a heavily focused melee build, anytime you're using your Ultimate or your Moonmaster Cancel or your Perfect Parry to enable a kill on your Perfect Parry counterattack to restore your health with Healing Strike, we are still going to get Deep Strikes. If you want to drop Deep Strikes and get Legendary here and then the 5 strikes, you could do that. I just don't like the Samurai Ultimate, like I said, so I'm getting Legendary here. Healing Strike, obviously, to help keep up our Enjos, and then Deep Strikes because we are still going to be using melee on this build. So let's go ahead and show off the build.
What legend would you like to hear? A harrowing tale. Blood.
We back, boys! Alright guys, I know I've been on vacation and everything, but you know who we gotta go for first, right? You heard his little bitch ass over there? That son bitch right there. Alright. This little bitch right here ain't much better. Alright, so do a little of this. Oh yeah, blow that horn, man. Go ahead. Alright, so we're gonna pop this. And get off what Moon Masters we can. I really want to kill him because this guy. Nice. 2 stacks of only damage coming in handy there. You alright, buddy? Alright, so we'll go ahead. And thankfully, that'll stun him. And we'll just mow his ass down. Go ahead and pick up my arrows. Where the bird at? Where the bird at? Bird over there. That's what we gonna do. Let's do this. Yeah, bitch! Ah! Well, that was crazy. Alright. And now while they're cooking, do that, get a nice burn on everybody, get that. Alright. Uh-oh. Ah! That was kind of clumsy, wasn't it? Ah! Oh, I thought I got out of the way. Alright. So now we're down, right? We're like, oh shit! Alright, we can't perfect parry this guy right here, so that guy does us nothing. Let's go ahead and just whop, whop, whop. Alright, we might be able to get one of these guys right here. Come on! Alright. Coming in a little too hot there. There we go. Now we're back to full life. Blop. You some bitch. Nah, I'm gonna need you to stab me. Coming in with that little stab. Wrong stab. Come on. Punk. What you got? Get the fuck out of here. Alright, so now that I thought I heard a Tengu, man. I'm tripping. Anyway, now that that's done. Oh, what you doing over here, boy? Yeah, I'm talking to you, bird dick. Alright. And we got some archers over here. Don't really like this area too much. But I'm gonna try to group these guys up. Hit them with a little of that.
Hit them.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and do this right here. Burn that dude. Get out of the way. Cook him a little bit. Oh, you got a shield. That's cute. Alright.
Ghost struck true.
Yeah, that's a problem. That can really quickly. You son of a bitch. The reason I don't like those guys is because it's really easy. Oh my god. For them to strip your Injos, right? But even if they had hit us, again, we've got Healing Strike from our perfect parries as well as Raging Flame. Now, we'll just go ahead and whop him. The video's over, so I don't have to worry about him hitting me. But all in all, a pretty fun and satisfying build. So again, guys, I appreciate you all more than you know, I have been on vacation for the last week, and I have missed creating content for you all. Again, just want to take the time to thank each and every one of you for watching my videos, for liking my videos, commenting on my videos, sharing my videos, um, all of the above. And it's like I said, it's more appreciated than you could possibly imagine. And thank you all so much. But hopefully this was a nice welcome back build from vacation with the old Weightless Spirit Samurai. Very fun build. Obviously, there are so many things that you can tweak for this build to make it more of your own. You could drop deep strikes if you wanted to and get legendary there for 5 strikes. If you don't like Anjos, you can always throw that out and use 5 strikes that way. You can always use Spirit Pull and Leeching Parry if you're having a hard time keeping your HP full for the Anjos bonus. But it's just such a fun way to play the samurai. I think the bow is very much a samurai weapon, right? And the Weightless Spirit just feels so good on him. But alright guys, that's going to be a nice little example of the build. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to stay up to date on all of my content. As always, I appreciate you coming out, and I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces!